Now I'm getting ready to memory plan, and there's a little bit of prep work first. So first of all, I use an app on my phone called the Collage app. And I use that to prep my photographs. Now this photograph, for example, is just off my Instagram. So I'm going to cut this. And this is what my new freebie looks like. Isn't it glorious? So no matter what kind of holiday baking, decorating, cleaning, or shopping you have to do, and it doesn't have to necessarily be for the holidays, although the freebie is in the rustic Christmas colorway, you see that nice deep red and that forest green and the light brown and the dark brown, and there's some coffees because, you know, I love coffee. So I'm mainly going to be memory planning Mike's and my trip on the Erie Canal. And so what I do first is I get my pictures printed, and I have them printed at the Walmart in general. And there's my girl and her man in New York City. So that's a different, and there's my dog, my little grand dog, and hubby and me while we were on the trip. Those are gonna go elsewhere. But yeah, I first of all get the pictures printed up. This is a picture of my girl and her man dressed for his sister's wedding, Asia's wedding, and they're in traditional Moroccan wedding clothing, so that's exciting. My someday son-in-law, Yassine, is American, but his parents are from Morocco, so he is Moroccan. A couple weeks ago, hubby, son, and I took a nice walk in the woods. We found an old abandoned house from like the 1940s. It was cool to see. And let's see, what else? I have a picture of my aunts and my uncle here. I don't know if they want to be on the internet, so I'll just move that along. That's the ship, or boat, I should say, that we cruised down the canal in. My doggy again. So yeah, so that's the first thing I'm going to do is I get my pictures organized. So I'm going to keep on doing this, getting everything trimmed and organized. And I'll be right back. Okay, up next is sorting. So this was last. That was our return. This was going down the bridge. That's the luck. Close. Okay, so all of the pictures are sorted. This is actually our Erie Canal trip. I'm going to set that off to the side, but I want to put in, I think, let's see, where did I last leave off? I last left off with the kids visiting and my daughter's salon. So let's do Sarah and Yassine in New York. I love that picture of them. I think they look super. And then this is Pepper poking her head out through the blinds to watch her mama come in. And Sarah and Yassine at his sister's wedding in their traditional garb. And You know, I think it might be easier if I plan off the discs. Okay, so that was fun discovering that cool old house in the woods. So since I'm thinking about fall, I think I will dress up my porch. But I don't really want this floral at the bottom. So I'm just going to cover a little. Like so. I'm going to add my porch deco. Okay, and now our Erie Canal trip. I need, where's that big? Oh wait, before I do that, I need my aunts and uncles. And I'm gonna skip over this page because I don't think they necessarily want to be in my film. Okay, I need to add, there's that, my latest Coffee Planner Mom Self. Where's the freebie at? The freebie picture. All right, hold on. Before I do that, was that the next one? Oh. I can't put a laminated freebie in yet because I only just have the one so far. So there's that. Okay, let's flip forward because I want to do the Erie Canal pictures. I think what I'll do is I will do them all and journal and show you my final product. Well, the lighting has changed because it's been a little while. My boy stopped by. So I'll show you my final product. Our walk and my porch, us and Erie Canal. I was covering my aunts and uncles, doing the lock thing. So you get on the ship and you head out of town and you get to lock 34 and 35, probably lock 34 first. And then it has to fill up so that you can continue going down the way. Then you get into lock 35 and they close up the doors and they fill the lock again to raise you a little higher. And then you can float along. You're level with the road then. And then you float down so far and you turn around. We actually pass under the widest bridge that is over water. And then you head back towards town. I loved seeing these houses and buildings all right on the edge of the lock, under the bridge, into the lock where they have to lower you. And the water level we started way up there. And as you can see, this is where we were, and we were lowered down. There's the Canal Museum. I put a little half sheet here with a little extra. And then they open up the doors and away we go underneath that bridge. And then we go through the original boarding location and then head down. And the road bridges actually are raised to go under, but it's a low bridge. And we go so far and have to turn around. Otherwise, we'd end up down the Hudson River and out the Atlantic Ocean. And the limestone that they used to dig out of the canal was called freestone. And so this house and this church and many of the buildings in Lockport were made from this stone. But this house and this church were along the lock and were still standing. And then we saw the mill. And then Mike and I got out and we drove into the little bit of a town and we looked at everything from the street level where we had floated down. And we went into Steamworks and got a coffee. There was a pretty mural. And then I added a little bit of ephemera. And that was our tour. My memory planner is getting a nice little chunk to it. Probably I won't add to it after the end of this year. Well, thanks for memory planning with me. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And I will see you next time. Thanks so much for joining me. Bye.